some tea. So we're gonna like carry on with this building now. So carry it on and see where the mood takes us. You know, see what we feel like doing. So I think I got like a pretty worrying message from Martin saying he won't be able to make the episode 50. That's worrying because he's like, him and Paul are needed in the episode. Like, I literally like cannot do it any other day unless we somehow do like a load of part drives in a row. If that makes sense. Like, literally, like, the next time, like, if we do it, like, the way we do it, we do a part drive tomorrow, then we do one Tuesday. So, tomorrow's 27, Tuesday's 28, Thursday's 29. Well, should I say 47, 48, and 49, but, you know, then it makes Sunday 50. So, like, the only other way I can do it is if we go ahead and do it differently, if that makes sense. Like, if when we've done 29, which I could still do with Martin in before 29, because before 49, why the F am I saying 20s? Because I need him to, like, we need to have a build up to this, not just come and attend a few episodes when you like. But obviously I understand folks get busy, obviously. That's obviously a thing what happens. But episode 50 is important, if not the most important episode we've ever done. I mean, obviously there will be a time, hopefully, when we do an episode 100. Like, you know, that would be a real dream to make episode 100. But even more so than like an original episode 50 right now is quite big. Not something what, you know, like, I need as much people as I can. I've already lost one person because their internet's been turned off, which, don't get me wrong, it wasn't like as headlined in the story, but it still would have been nice to have him in there for Postman, for like to do like stuff, you know, what I was gonna plan for him, you know, to kind of like break up the episode a bit. But obviously now his internet's been turned off, so that's a little bit of a shame. But like the other people, like, I really, really need them, and I'm worried now that they're not going to be able to even make it. Some of them on the day are just going to be like, let's do it another day or something like that. Like, this is an important episode. This is like the biggest. This is supposed to be the biggest episode in Part Drive history. You know, if someone said, "Oh, don't want to do it on a normal episode," like for example, like 35 or 32, you know, yeah, I can like rearrange for your character and schedule him for another episode. But 50 is such a big, well-planned episode. We've been planning it for ages that it should work out round that Sunday, and no one said anything then that they might be busy. You know. Like, I need as much Park Drive characters as I can for the episode. Now, I know a few people what will probably make it. I know one person who will definitely make it. But I know others who, you know, will possibly quite trustworthy to make it. But we're just going to have to see exactly what goes down, aren't we? Like, because it is, like I say, it really is an important episode. It's a needed episode, you know. As much as I want them in the episode 50, I also more need them in the episode as well, because, you know, like, some things which obviously I can't explain because I don't want to spoil the storyline, but some of the characters I need in it, like, judging by obviously what you've seen in the trailer, You know, who's the father. So obviously you can tell that I need Martin and Paul for that. Martin is obviously Stampy, Electronic Monkey, and if he's now saying that he can't make it, that's gonna like completely mess the whole idea of this episode 50 up, because to do with their story is kind of the reason why I'm like doing it on episode 50. You know, I was just going to do it as kind of like how we did the pushing off the bridge thing, and do it as a you know, kind of do it as a I guess you could say, like, you know, just sort of like any time kind of thing, and you know, we'll wait to make it. But I decided to do this on episode 50 because I want to make it big, and I want to make it good. I want to make it good for people to be able to get it, and you know, be a part of it, and make it a pretty big show. Like, but we're just gonna have to see exactly what goes down. Hopefully we get the people, because like I say, I really do want this episode to be something on another level, so we'll just have to see. And for some reason my Facebook profile picture won't change. That's a little disappointing. Anyway, this building is done. Looks pretty nice. It maybe could have been a bit taller, but you know, I don't think it's that bad. So now when you stand at this side, look, prior to my point, you've got more buildings like over there, so it kind of looks like the city expands, but it'll be even better when there's like more at that side as well. Like, I have kind of only just filled up the area, but I am hoping to put one here soon. Like, my goal is to do a skyscraper here pretty relatively soon, like just in this square here. Looking sick. Cheers, Steve. I don't believe you're on today, are you? I believe you're not on till Sunday, so have a decent weekend if you don't get on today. I believe I wasn't on much myself yesterday, but I believe you sent a message saying that you're staying at your girlfriend's house or something, and you wouldn't be on till Sunday. So if I don't see you before, you know, have a cracking weekend. With whatever you do with your girlfriend, you know, in the bedroom and out of the bedroom. So, you know. But yeah, it's done as the skyscraper anyway, Steve. If you want to stay in the stream a bit, you can. It's up to you. I'm going to stream for a little bit. So, yeah, this skyscraper's now done. You can now, like, go inside of, like, underneath of here. You can also walk up the staircase here. There's also a little doorway here. The plan is when this gets done, like, inside, is there's supposed to be a car park in here, which is going to go down underground. I can come on, but my GF PS4. It's up to you, bro. Like, I don't wanna, you know, if you have plans, I mean, I don't wanna, like, obviously it's up to you, innit? Like, obviously if I was forcing you to come on, you wouldn't listen to me anyway, because you're, like, older than me, but you know what I mean? It's up to you. Like, I don't know what games you'd have, or, like, you know, or if you'd have the games you've got on your account at home. It's up to you, like, you know. Means I have no city or anything, so I can help you. I can help you out. If you want, it's up to you. Like I say, I'm gonna be coming off earlier today anyway. Like, not earlier as in like before whisper time, but I won't be on till my usual 11:30 because I'm going out tomorrow. I think I did tell you. I'm going to that thing where them group of people built Scarborough in Minecraft, so we want to be away like pretty early. So like I reckon I'll be coming off about 10:30. Maybe even 10, probably not 10, it'll be more like 10:30, 10:45, so I still have a bit of time to watch me videos, what I watch on my iPad, you know, watch me vloggers and stuff like that, and yeah, just take it control, but you know, yeah, that's what's happening. But going in that studio today, Steve, bro, was sick. Like, literally, he charges a tenner, and he gets, like, different rappers to go in, like, obviously not at the same time. Like, you know, like, you could basically go in, like, just you, and it'll basically help you make, like, it'll basically help you, like, with your rapping skills and your MCing skills, and, you know, it basically, like, the person who was doing it, he basically told me that he was pretty certain if I kept it up, I could make it quite big. He gave me a few tips on how to improve, and he helped me record a one-bed flat studio track, and he also said, He also said that you know, like, if ever he wants, if ever I want to make a music video, he'll help me make a music video. And not only did he help me record the track, he made like a custom MC Noble logo to go over the track. I'll come on in a bit, bro, if she lets me. I don't see why not. It's not Jamie's Hannah, is it? You know, I reckon she'll spare you a little bit of time just to come and talk to the old bros. You know, I'm sure if you ask her nicely or do something in return, I'm pretty sure she'll spare you a couple of hours or so on the old PS. You know what, I'm actually a little bit peed off, you know, Steve, because a thing came up the other day on my Facebook, and people who don't have PS Plus, from a certain date to a certain date can play online for free. And I tried to message Jabbo, because I know he don't have his account yet, to say that you can get PS Plus free, and I sent him a screenshot, and he's not been online to reply to me. So probably by the time he next comes back on, that PS Plus like thing, what I saw on Facebook, is going to be over, and then he'd have to pay again. You know, which is obviously annoying. So yeah, but no, I'm sure she'll let you come on. I mean, obviously I'm not certain, but I have a pretty positive idea that she would. Gonna send you a private message on PS4, bro. Okay, bro. Sound. Go ahead. Fire away with a private message. I was gonna say you have the PlayStation app anyway. So yeah, so I did know about this music studio. Like, I literally got asked if I wanted to go in like last week, like, do you want to come down next week, go in the music studio, and basically, like, you know, that's what I kind of like said I might do. I'll see what I'm like money wise next weekend and you know what I'm doing, and I kind of forgot about it. And then he messaged me last night like, you still want to come down tomorrow? And then I was like, you know what, yeah, I actually will. And I'm actually pleased I did, because I got to make a nice studio track, which was pretty good. Oh, here's the message now. Don't worry, I won't read it on the stream. I'll read it in my head. I don't know what's gone down. No one's online anyway, apart from me. Just a second. I want a quiet evening for the time I'm on, so only people I want in the chat party will be me, you and Ant. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've got it. Nah, I get you. Well, Jamie's internet's been turned off, because he doesn't come on, now till he gets his internet back on. I'm not sure about Ryan. I'm not sure if he'll be on or not, but you know, I don't know like whether he'll come on or not. I mean, the possibilities of him coming on, he could do, but I mean, if the push comes to the shove, I can always just like appear offline or something. I don't know, sort something, can't I? And the chances of Martin coming on are very when does he get it turned back on? No clue, because I weren't really on for long yesterday. I come online like I'd say about 5:30, just after, and I briefly spoke to Jamie because he said you know, I'd have to sort something out with his Park Drive character, which means he won't be in episode 50 because he's having it on. And he did say how long, but I can't remember. It was maybe something like he said something around like a couple of weeks to maybe a month, until he'll be able to come back online again. Literally, he's like changing the internet provider he's with. So like, say if he was with Sky or whatever, he might be moving to Talk, or you know, you get the point. And then I started streaming because I wanted to get a stream in before I, you know, went out last night. And then he muted me because I started streaming. And Ryan was on last night, but I never heard him because he never unmuted me the whole time I was on. Like, he had me muted from the day before, and then he'd never unmuted me. So the only person I really spoke to last night was Ant. He was literally the only person I spoke to. And like I say, I did hear Jamie for a bit, but you know. But yeah, I mean, pretty decent. I mean, I did get a new speaker today, but I won't be blasting it because it's kind of like a shelf, and it's got a built-in speaker. But it says you have to charge it for 8 hours, and then like I obviously got to fit it up on the wall. So I probably won't even be using it for a few days. And I've gone and done the blind bad thing and given the soundbar to my granddad. So I've literally, like, apart from a little miniature Bluetooth speaker where the volume button's a little bit dodgy, I haven't really got any speakers at the moment. I've got my stereo system where the discs doesn't eject, and I can try and pick up the radio on it. I've got like a docking station for my iPhone, but there's not really any music on there. Yeah, I'm gonna build a new skyscraper, but I don't know where to do it next. Like, I didn't know whether to go to the side of Wongi Woos, or I didn't know whether to go down here. I didn't know, like, because if I go down here, there's gonna be no road through. This is just gonna be like a straight on footpath. Like, that's gonna carry on like that. There's gonna be no road through. It's basically like a T-junction. So I was thinking about putting something like here, which roughly just, you know, starts from near the highway, but not really sure what to do yet. You know, I'm not entirely sure like what skyscraper to do yet. I'm kind of thinking I want it to be a pretty tall one, so like obviously it comes like over here, and you know you can kind of see it. So it like goes up. I want it to be, I guess in a way, I either want it to be a bit taller than that. I definitely want it to be taller than these two. So I'm tempted to either go a bit taller than the Freedom Tower, you know, and kind of make it like the next size up. So we kind of got this one, then we've got a bit bigger, then this is a bit bigger, and then the next one I do over there will obviously be even more bigger. So I'm kind of thinking something round near this height. Unless this is like the same size as the Freedom Tower. Let's have a look. There is a way you can check, you know. If you get a map out. Oh my god. That's really hard to see because of the colour of the... Alright, so this is at 190. So the building we're on now is 190. So if we go over to the Freedom Tower, which I'm classing the roof here. I'm classing this as the roof. Like, I'm not classing being stood on here. I'm classing it from here. So this is 180. So that building there to the actual like roof of it, which is this bit here, is 10. So this building is 10 blocks higher than the Freedom Tower. And I believe that this is the build height. Or how much higher can we go? Oh, you know what? We can actually go pretty higher. So I'm thinking we make it somewhere like about this height. So it's just like... So it's just a little bit taller than the Freedom Tower. Yo, Ash, bro, who you on with? I'm on with myself, Alfie, but I'm going to be heading off soon. Because I'm going to be doing some stuff with the family and having a quiet night. So I don't think anyone's really going to be on tonight, if I'm honest with you, Alfie. You know, I'm just going to be going and chilling out. But anyway, Alfie, I've been in a proper music studio today and recorded a studio track. Oh my god, like I got to use a proper podcasting, like broadcasting studio microphone. I got to have like a proper track edited. I got my own little like track single cover to go on it. And mate, it is absolutely amazing. Like it's sick, like going in there, and I can go in there like again. And he's going, like, this person who runs it, he's going to help me make music videos. I went with myself. Basically, this guy who I know in my town, like where I live, he's like a couple of years younger than me. And he's like a grime rapper himself. And basically, he basically, like, he has his own equipment, and he basically like opens up his own little studio every Saturday, and he invites different rappers around the sort of like my area, and he basically like allows them to like record a track, sing, rap. Is he popular? I wouldn't say like popular as in worldwide famous, but he's kind of, I guess in a way he's kind of like me. Like some of his videos can get a decent amount of views, and then some of his other videos maybe don't get as many. And like I say, he is pretty decent at what he does. Like he is actually really decent at what he does. He can actually go like pretty quick as well, like do some quick grime rapping. And he basically just believes that I can make it big, like, and he wants to help people, you know. Yeah, I'd say popular in my area. Like a lot of people from school know him for rapping. A lot of like people like on Facebook know what he does, who he has as a friend. Like I think some like his like a brother or something, or like a cousin who doesn't live round here. He's like a famous rapper. like quite big. And his mum was telling him about it one day, you know, the person who invited me to the studio. And basically, like, that's what got him into rapping, because he found out his cousin did it, and he listened to his cousin, and then that's what started him. But he gets all different people in round the area, and you pay a tenner, you pay him a tenner, and he'll do anything from like help you record tracks, make music videos. So I have a studio track going up tonight, a One Bed Flat remix, studio remix. It's like a remix version. It's done in the studio, but it's got all that proper editing, you know, when you hear like big rappers and or like big MCs and they go like, you know, like one time, we're back again, studio edition, 2017. And then they have all like the little bits of echo and stuff like that. Mate, that's exactly what it is. It's actually like so sick. Like I can go down like any Saturday I want, pay a tenner, just drop him a message, make another track. So I don't think, because it's a studio track, I don't think I'm gonna do it like often, you know, like I do a regular MC. So I think what I'll do is leave it a couple of weeks, and then I'll like message him again, saying like 3 or 4 weeks, you know, and then I'll go back down again, and then I'll make another studio track, because obviously I don't want to do it like to the point where I'm like just constantly making them like all the time. And you know, I want them to be kind of like, because the good quality track is this one, so I want like these like really good quality tracks to not come as often. So I think it'll be I think it'll be good. But you know, he does good for what he does. It's good for the area. So what I've been thinking is, anyway, because he doesn't really like, as much as it's a good music studio, it's not like a proper, you know, like how you would expect like a proper like really big famous person to have a music studio. It's kind of just like a little setup at his house, if you know what I mean. Which, don't get me wrong, it's still good. So what I've been thinking is when I make my music studio in my shed, I've been thinking about asking him if he wants to like collaborate and do it as a business together. So like, instead of going to his house to do the music thing, come into my shed where we're gonna have like, you know, all the new like neon signs, like the new like MC Noble studio. He can like bring his equipment down, and then or if he doesn't want to, like, we can just use mine, and we can do it together, if you know what I mean. Still charge like a tenner, or do like so much for so many hours, like depending, you know, like if you want to like make a track or something, charge so much, and I reckon we could do it together. It'd be a nice little like weekend project to do. We could do it like, you know, we could just do it like on a Saturday or something, or, you know, or a Sunday, or we could just do it like every so often, you know, like, and I think it'll be pretty decent. But it's got me really into making studio tracks. Like, it's just made me feel and realise how much more effort I want to put into my MCing, and I can't wait to like upload this new studio track I've made. Like, I'm so buzzing with it. He helped me edit it to add all the echoes. He made me a proper like picture for the album, or, you know, the hit single, which, by the way, he made an absolutely amazing picture. And then he sent the video to me, you know, and like I say, like, he had a proper sick blue mic for like, you know, like one of them like proper things what block out the sound and stuff. Tell me what you think of this. I'm going to put some good houses around it. Wait, 2 secs. My telly's a bit. Right. Tell me what you think of this. I'm going to put some good houses around it / mountains. You know what? I think that'd be good. The only thing is if you maybe make the end bit a bit more round. then I think you've nailed it, bro. I think you've nailed it, bro. So I also bought the coolest thing ever today, Alfie. So I bought a black shelf, and it's got speakers in it. Like, it's got 2 Bluetooth speakers. You put it up to your wall, and bish bash bosh. You can connect your iPad, and then you can still store stuff. Like, you can still put stuff on top of the shelf, like, you know, books, CDs, what, you know, basically whatever you want to store. You just can't put things like cups on, or like plates, you know, where like anything could leak, if you know what I mean. He sent me a screenshot, Steve. Send Steve a pic. He'll see it from the PlayStation app. Oh yeah, that's a true point. So what do you think of this skyscraper then, Alfie? It's kind of styled off, you know the skyscraper on GTA, not the Eclipse Tower, but you know that one what sits lower down, what's kind of like the Eclipse Tower, but it's like a smaller version. It's kind of like the top bit's kind of like that, and then I made my own base for it. We also have this one too, which is just a little, you know, tower inside. Oh yeah, that's it, tinsel towers, that's it. Yeah, I kind of made it like that, but not exactly. Think it turned out pretty decent though. Yep, that's all good. But yeah, that's pretty much, think it looks decent. Right. Yeah, guys, I am going to be ending the stream pretty soon, because we've got this skyscraper done. You know, and like I say, the chill out sesh. So yeah, I don't think there's much more to do. To be honest with you, like, I might still build a bit more when I'm not streaming, but you know, I'm just gonna like have a bit of a chill out today. So like, subscribe and comment. We shall see you in the next stream.